and whatnot, man. Out here working. Just wanted to pop on here and make a quick video because I had some things on my mind this morning about us, about just holding each other accountable, having tough conversations. But before I get into that though, y'all, hopefully I got a awesome interview later on today with one of our best out here to do it. Guy who really put me on, guy who I owe it all to. You know what I mean? Really, great guy. David Talks Bubs. Hopefully, we can link up a little bit later. You know what I mean? I'm all walking. They got trucks behind me and all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm all walking. He probably pissed off at me. He probably mad as hell. He mad as fuck at me. He mad at me, yelling at me, screaming at me, and everything else. But you know, I just was thinking that certain times out here, right? We don't hold each other accountable. We fighting the algorithm. Not only are we fighting the algorithm out here, but we fighting against each other. It don't make no sense to me. I've heard certain things, some things that give some people nightmares out here. And I don't get that at all because we all men. And the thing is, I never claimed to be some expert. But, and I know a lot of y'all know this, you know what I'm saying? As far as fans' point of view. Not an expert point of view, not a pro's point of view. Fan. Always said that. But we fighting the algorithm. And we fighting against each other. There's a lot of people that's out here. We all in the same space. We all in the same space. Why in the hell would we be fighting against each other when we already got things that ain't going our way? Especially and don't take this the wrong way, but especially being a black man out here in any kind of business that you run in. And I ain't blaming it, and I ain't trying to say that that's a crutch, but especially doing that. And like my good brother, like Big Dog Chico, for instance, he got a great channel, right? Great channel, great content. He does all this for Coach Prime, so much work for Coach Prime, and they should be taking care of that man way better than what they do. But are they? No, I'm just being real, and I'm having tough conversations. I'm having tough conversations. These are things that either you want to have these conversations in private, but why would you do with content creators anyway? Might as well just get up on here, get up on a panel, and just tell each other how you feel. There's no point of saying behind somebody's back, because I'm sure that there was things said about me, but I would like to know about them. But I never really claimed to be no expert, and I'm sure that there was things said about a lot of people out here. Like, I don't get why we can't have these tough conversations. I don't understand why we can't. I don't understand it. But we need to have them. Instead of acting like, I don't even want to say women, because it would be a disservice to women, because it seems like women confront each other more than us men do nowadays. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just being real. And there's a lot to learn. I still have so much to learn out here. So much to learn in these spaces, and what to do and what not to do. But one thing that I will never do is be fake or be phony about anything out here. So many people have helped me out and reached out. However, there's some things out here that we need to have conversations with. And you need to tell your fellow brother that, look, you doing this, you doing that. And if there's things that they can work on, then you let them know. By all means, don't ever do it behind their back. Because if you're doing it behind their back and they never heard it, first of all, how could they grow? And then what kind of man would that make you be? Is that how men operate anyway? And we always say about women being so masculine. This is one of the reasons why, because us men gossip more than women do. It's a fact. And we just need to have these conversations. We all out here in the same space, fighting the algorithm, fighting against each other, not being able to have conversations with each other. And I know some people are arguing and say, well, we don't want to do it on camera. You content creating anyway. And if you ain't going, and if you already didn't have the conversation in private, then what are you doing? What are you doing? That's all I gotta say, man. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I just wanted to get up on here and speak, and it's not just about, I just had to use Big Dog for example, because like, and there's other people out here too that do a lot for him, and I believe that he should be doing something back for them too. You know what I'm saying? We can hold Coach Prime accountable too, because there's a lot of great Colorado channels out here too. Like, you know what I'm saying? That they need to be getting help on, like Uncle Neely, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, with him, like, should be reaching out to a lot of you guys out here who got a lot of that great buff content. You know what I'm saying? He shouldn't just be doing the DNVR. You know what I'm saying? But who's going to have that conversation? Who's willing to say that to him, to his face, or on the, or at least on here like this, without doing it behind somebody's back? That's something for y'all to think about today. Are you going to do it behind his back, or is you going to confront the man? Because if you can't confront the man, then now that man already is above you. When you yapping about him, when you yapping behind somebody's back, they already above you, man. I'm going to always keep it real with y'all. I promise y'all. I will never be a fake and a phony out here. Never. 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 Some people said I'm too opinionated. Well, we all dropping opinions and speculating on things. But peace out, y'all. Catch me later, man. I hope y'all tune in later, man. The live interview, man, with David, man. I love that guy, man. For real, man. Put me on out here. And I'm always on that. Shout out to everybody else that had me up on your channel, too, man. Appreciate the love. We got to show more respect to each other, man. We fighting too much out here.